Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Right, guys. Tuesday, so we're going to hit some upper body today. I want a couple of different sets of weights. So you can go heavier with some things and then lighter with some. We're going by time. And that's all I need to tell you right now. Okay, we're going to start off with rotational curls. Okay, so for those, we start with our weights at our sides. The ends of the weights should be facing your screen. Just like with any curl, we want our elbows close to our sides. Now, when we curl up with these, our palms are going to rotate so that they are facing us. As we go down, we'll rotate so that the weights are at our sides again. Okay? So again, rotate as your weights come up. As they go down, they rotate so your palms are facing your sides again. Okay? All right, you guys, you want weights that are going to make these tough. You have strong biceps. Ready? Go for it. Job, you guys. Getting there. Almost. And rest. Okay, we're going to hit shoulders next. We're going to do front raise and lateral raises. So you want to go wider here. So to start, weights are in front of us, palms face our body. We're going to raise up just to shoulder height. Come down. And we're going to hit a lateral raise going out to the sides. Okay. Front. Sides. Again, you don't want to go really heavy here. These should be challenging to you, but nothing should be painful. Right? Ready? Go. And rest. Hmm. Take a second. Next, we're going to go ahead and hit a neutral grip press. So again, you want weights that are going to challenge you, but nothing that's super duper heavy. When we do these, we start out with our weights either right on top or just in front of our shoulders. We want the ends of our weights facing our screen. We're going to press up. And remember, when we're pressing, we want to make sure that our shoulders stay in this neutral position instead of coming up into our ears. If we're coming up into our ears, we're working our traps instead of our shoulders. Okay, so you're just really controlling what's happening with your shoulders. If you're noticing that you can't keep your shoulders out of your ears, then go ahead and just lower your range of motion just a little bit so that you are focusing on control. All right. Neutral grip press. Ready? Go. Love you guys. No shoulders in our ears. And rest. Okay, we're working flies next. Now with our flies, we want our weights in a neutral grip again. So weights are going to be up and down. We have to have our elbows bent for flies. Okay. They don't need to be attached to your sides. Your elbows can move. We're going to open up, stretching our pecs and bringing our shoulder blades together. So when you do these, we kind of bring our weights around our body here. Okay. Nice and slow. We want that control. Opening, squeezing those shoulders, closing. Your weights need to get far enough around that you're feeling your pec stretch. Okay. Ready? Go for it. Breathing through it. And rest. Right now we're gonna hit push-ups. You can do your push-ups wherever it is challenging for you. Okay? You can even do them up against a wall if it's painful or they feel too challenging to be down in a prone position. If you want to be down, but being flat on the floor is too difficult, do these elevated. Okay? Remember, the couple of rules that we have for push-ups are one, we want our joints stacked. So we want our shoulder to be over our elbow, which is over our wrist. Okay? That keeps our joints protected since they're all taking some of the load. Secondly, our hips have to go down with us. It does not matter how you're doing these. Even if you're on your knees, you need to make sure that your hips are going down with you in your push-up. Okay? All right, you guys. Ready? Go. And rest. Come on back up. Hey, you guys. Go back through them, starting back with a rotational row. So again, we want weights that are going to challenge us. These shouldn't feel easy. Weights are at our sides. As we curl up, our palms are going to come up. As we go down, our wrists turn so that our palms are facing our sides again. Okay. All right. Ready? Go for it. Body should be still. Letting our arms do all the work here. And rest. Back to shoulders, so lighter weights. We have our front and lateral raise. So remember, we are lifting these weights up only to shoulder height. Come back down and then lift them out to the sides. Again, our body should stay still. We're letting our arms do the work, right? Shoulders are working for these. Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. Still working shoulders. We have our neutral grip press. And we're being really mindful about keeping our shoulders down instead of working our traps to bring them up. Okay. Neutral grip press, so the ends of the weight should be facing your screen. Pressing up to your own range. Right? It should not feel easy. If they do, you need heavier weights. Ready? Go. Rest. Back to working flies. So for these, lighter is better because then you can control the movement more. For when we do these, you want to feel it in our pecs and our upper back. So it's okay to have free elbows. We're gonna open, pulling these weights around our sides, stretching our pecs, getting those shoulder blades close together. Okay. All right, ready? Go. Take your time. And rest. Guys, then we're going back to push-ups. However you need to do them, making sure that your joints are stacked and your hips go down with you. Okay? All right, guys, ready? Go. And rest. Great, you guys. One more time. So our first move, we're back to those rotational bicep curls. Okay, your biceps are strong. Using weights that are tough. It's the third set, so you're going to be more tired. Remember, starting at your sides, rotating so our palms are up, and then as we go back down, weights are at our sides again. All right, ready? Go. And rest. Hitting shoulders. Gonna do that front and lateral raise. You don't need to go real heavy for these. It's actually a position that puts you at risk of injury if you go too heavy for these. Plus, you should feel them, even with light weights. Okay? Front raise, lateral raise. Ready? Go for it. Body is not moving, just our arms. And rest. Still working shoulders. We're going into that neutral grip press. You can go a little bit heavier here than you did for your raises, but you don't want to go crazy. Remember when we are pressing, we're being really intentional in keeping our shoulders down, okay? That way we are focused on shoulders instead of our traps. Okay, neutral grip presses. Ready? Go. And rest. Good sec. All right, we want lighter weights so we can work our flies again. Remember with these, neutral grip, elbows are bent, but they're free to move. They don't have to stay stuck at your sides. We're gonna open up, stretching out our pecs. and pulling our shoulder blades together. Okay? You should feel your pecs stretch here. Right. Doing our flies for the last time. Ready? Go. And rest. All right, you guys, then we're gonna do our push-ups. After push-ups, go ahead and just hang out down where you're at, because we're gonna plank and do some other things, okay? All right. Should just lower this now. All right, so push-ups. Loins are stacked, hips go down. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Taking a breather. Then we're gonna get into our plank. So, to do your plank, you can do them on your hands, or you can do them on your forearms. A lot of people being in the plank position, it really bothers their wrists. So there's a couple ways around it. You can plank with your fists balled up, or you can go ahead and do a forearm plank. Whichever works for you. We don't want pain. Now, when we're in our plank, we have to remember we are flat and we brace our core like someone's going to hit us in the stomach. You have to have your core braced in a plank, okay? All we're doing is holding it. Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. Taking just a second to regroup. Do it again. Now, if being in a high plank doesn't bother you, this is a good time for you to switch it up. So if you just did a high plank on your hands or on your knuckles, whichever way you did them, then this is a good time to do a forearm plank or vice versa. If for whatever reason you have pain in a high plank, keep a forearm plank for this next one. Okay? There's no pain. It's a good opportunity to switch it up. Okay? Like I just did a high plank, so this time I'm going to do a forearm plank. All right, ready? Go for it. Still just planking, nice and flat. Belly is braced. Almost there, you guys. And rest. And that is our upper body workout for the day. As always, you guys are going to want to stretch. Tomorrow is a rest day, and I will see you guys back here on Thursday. We'll hit some more lower body. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.